What's up everybody, Adrian here, back with another article. This time talking about the actor Anthony Mackie who played Falcon in the Avengers movies. He gives his honest thoughts on Marvel Studios' lack of diversity. Recently recalled his experience working on the movies and admitted that he was bothered by the fact that there weren't many people of color working on the sets. So he's not even talking about in this article about the lack of diversity in movies of actors. He's talking about lack of diversity even on the set. He's quoted in saying, "When the Falcon and the Winter Soldiers came out, I'm the lead of the show. When Snowpiercer came out, you're the lead of the show. So we have the power and the ability to ask those questions." It really bothered me that I've done 7 Marvel movies now. Every producer, every director, every stunt person, every costume designer, every PA, every single person has been white. We have one producer, Nate Moore, who's black. While speaking with fellow actor David Diggs on Variety's Actors on Actors, Mackie noted that Black Panther did involve a mostly black cast and crew, but questioned the rationale of only aiming for black employees for a black project. But then when you do Black Panther, you have a black director, a black producer, you have a black costume designer, you have a black stunt choreographer, and I'm like, that's more racist than anything else. Say what? Let me read that one more time. And I'm like, that's more racist than anything else. Because if you only can hire the black people for the black movie, you are saying they're not good enough when you have a mostly white cast. And then he finishes the article by saying, "So my big push with Marvel, with everybody is, hire the best person for the job. Because it starts to build a new generation of people that can put something on their resume to get their own job." So I agree with him when he's talking about this, saying that you have to hire people based on their skills and not on their skin color. So I agree with that. If they're the best person for the job, it doesn't matter if you're black, blue, orange, purple, male, female. If you're the best for the job, then that person should be hired. Unless you're trying to push some crazy agenda, but let's be honest, that's why they hire some of these people, because they have the same mindset, the same left-leaning or right-leaning or whatever mindset. So they mostly hire people based on their, political views that are similar to their own. In my opinion, Falcon, as a character in the Marvel movies, he's not that great. He's not that interesting compared to everyone else. He's just like there helping out. Not really a sidekick. He's like above a sidekick. Now, I didn't see all the Marvel movies, but I heard at the end of, I guess, the last Marvel movie, Endgame or whatever, part 2 of Endgame, Captain America hands over his shield to Falcon to imply that the next in line to be Captain America is Falcon. Now, based on what Anthony Mackie was saying in this article, that you should hire the person based on their skills, not their skin color, based on his argument, he shouldn't become Captain America next in line. You can't even compare him to Captain America. Everything that Steve Rogers been through, has accomplished, compared to the character of Falcon. So some people say, well, why should Falcon be next in line to be Captain America? Why not Bucky, who was the best friend of Steve Rogers? That would make more sense considering his character arc. But why Falcon? You could argue that, well, they're handing over the shield for Captain America to Falcon because they want more diversity, because he's black. But based on this article of what Mackie's saying, that you shouldn't just automatically get the job because the color of your skin, that you should get the job based on the skills. Well, based on the character development and the character arc, he should not be next in line to be Captain America. Or should they have passed it to like Bucky or someone else who deserves it a little bit more? Not based on the color of their skin. That's what Mackie's saying. Based on the character arc and the development and the accomplishments best suited for the job of next in line for Captain America. Let's compare Falcon and his journey, his character arc, his development, and see if he actually deserves to be next in line to carry Captain America mantle. Sam Wilson first proved his mettle while serving in the Air Force's 58th Rescue Squadron, piloting the one-man X-07 Falcon flight suit. He served alongside his friend and wingman fellow airman Riley until Riley was killed on a mission. Wilson found it difficult to find a reason to fight again. Finishing his tour of duty, he moved to Washington, D.C., where he dedicated himself to helping his fellow veterans to readjust to life after war. Wilson met Steve Rogers, aka Captain America himself, on his morning run, and the two war veterans bonded over the difficulties in getting used to civilian life. When Rogers returned from a mission, he visited Wilson at the Veterans Affair building. Sam told Steve about Riley's death. They became friends. Rogers knew he could trust Wilson and asked him for refuge after he and Ramanoff were nearly killed. Sam agreed to help them on their mission against the hidden elements of Hydra within the Shield, saying that Captain America needing his help was basically the best reason to return to action. Falcon helps bring Hydra and their weapons down. Wilson faces Bucky Barnes while Barnes is acting as the brainwashed Winter Soldier. The two later work together. During his short time as a superhero, Sam also throws down with another eventual ally, Ant-Man. He takes on fellow Avenger Iron Man and those who side with Tony Stark during the Sokovia Accord conflict. Sam goes on to join the fight against Thanos and his minions. Falcon infiltrates S.H.I.E.L.D.'s headquarters along with Captain America. Falcon faced Winter Soldier. Thanos snapped his fingers, ending half of all life in the universe out of existence as James Rhodes yelled out Sam's name, looking for him. In the aftermath of the chaotic battle, Wilson disintegrated from existence. So when Thanos snapped his fingers and killed half of humanity, one of the people that ended up disintegrating was Falcon. Falcon's story is very nice, but when you compare it to everything that Captain America has been through and accomplished, even everything that Bucky has been through and accomplished, it doesn't even come close to them. Even Black Widow has done more and accomplished more than Falcon did. So really ask yourself, did Falcon as a character in his arc, did he really earn the position of Captain America compared to other characters that you could have passed the shield to? When you compare all the backstories to the other characters that could have become Captain America next in line, they have done much more, accomplished more than Falcon in my opinion. So let me know what you think.